Hi, I'm JD Games 123, and right now I'm gonna be making a video all about Redstone. First of all, here's a cool contraption I made, which powers up these. Whatever. Basically, you turn it off. All of these turn off, like very quick. Well, you see, like, what am I doing? Basically, if you know this, you don't have to ask in the comments. Well, this all leads to here. If you put a daylight sensor, it is gonna definitely be good to help you to know when it's night. So, I'm gonna be showing you every single one, to the most complicated one, like the comparator, to the most easy one, like the lever, the button, the redstone torch. And I'll be teaching you how to make these contraptions. And please answer in the comments if you put like a bunch of redstone into one dispenser with an arrow, can it one shot the river? Because that might help me for my next video idea. So, right now I'm going to show you the first thing. A lever. So if you put some redstone, it turns on, turns off. The next is the redstone torch. This automatically powers it like a redstone block. But the redstone torch is a little bit different. Wait, let me get... See? All of these power. Other than the lever which could turn off. So the redstone torch... Let me go to block. I'm gonna use lamps, yeah, you can use lamps, you know. So if you put one lamp here, on top of this, and you press the redstone torch, it turns off. So if you try turn it on, as you can see, it's not gonna turn on, I mean. So that's one thing. With a redstone block, you see, it's always gonna turn on. It's never ever gonna turn off. I'll show you about it. Next is the pistons. Well, this could, oh my god, this is such a headache. So here are the pistons. Here's the piston and the sticky piston. I'm gonna use the redstone blocks, and just to tell you who's on. So as you could see, if you wait, where was it? So if you grab a lever, and if you power the sticky piston, it comes back. If you put it with a redstone block, it powers it. And you see, it will never let go until you put some slime or this and that. The normal piston just pushes it, don't bring it back anymore. So as you can see the difference, let's just ignore that. So basically, now here's the repeater. The redstone can last for 15 block radius that I'm about to show you. So if you turn on 1, 2, 3, 5, 6, 7, 8, 9, 10, 11, 12, 13, 14, 15, 16. See? Because once you arrive at 16, it's just going to turn off. So this is what this repeater is going to help with you. So once you arrive, if you need more energy, add a repeater, it turns on the repeater. That's like you just added another lever. Why you don't need a turn? Well, here's the thing. You see, it's gonna do that. So, look. I'm gonna place 4 repeaters. Wait. To see this for experiment. You might be wondering, how are you able to do this? Well, this is what I'm gonna show you right now to solve this problem. If any of you don't know what it does. So, basically, this is it. You see, it's like a repeater is like a lever. You see, you turn on the repeater, turns on this. Well, if you didn't know, if you're able to believe it, those are ticks. So right now, look, 1 tick, 2 ticks, 3 ticks, 4 ticks. I mean, look. The first one is just one. Wait. Let me add one more. So basically, the first tick is basically you do not add a tick at all. See. Basically, 1 tick just takes 1 second. It just turns on like a normal redstone. 4, basically the 2 tick takes a little bit like longer, but still kind of the same. With 3 ticks, it's 1 sec. With 50 milliseconds, so just half a second. Wait, that's 3 ticks. That should be 4 ticks. Just take all of this. So for this one, it's 4 ticks. You see, it takes 1 second. So for example, if I add all of these 4, do this, it's gonna take 4 seconds in total. So look, actually 3. 1, 2, 3. Then it turns on. So, comparators. This is the one everybody's gonna get confused about. I don't even know that much, if you know. So here's a comparator. If you had like 2 repeaters and a comparator, all in 4 ticks, basically it's gonna extend it by 1 tick. So you know, like 1, 2, 3, then it goes quickly, like 1 tick. Because look, see? Now, here's another thing you could use it for. Here's a redstone comparator. Let's like put this all over the place. More than a 15 block radius. Not there, wait. Up to here, but no. You see? It stops out here. Let's just add another repeater. Yeah. Well, you see, it goes here. So it's if you turn it on, put it there. Wait, and you put 1 there. So basically, it chooses which to power right now, and you know what? I have no idea. Well, look, basically chooses which power. Then it goes on to. This is only in Java edition, in Bedrock edition. But basically in Java, it chooses which more power when it goes and which it should go. Okay. So now, this is going to show you one of your first contraction. So basically, it's like a normal piston door. I'll show you for both editions with Java and Bedrock. Wait, I think it should. As you can see, here's a piston door. I'm gonna fill it with the chiseled resin blocks. As you can see. So basically, first of all, this is in Java. You do this. Bing bang, load this when you're done. Just add a level. The reason it's just like that is because Java Edition has a glitch. So right now I have two. Basically, if you turn it on, and once you remove the thing that's activating it, it's still gonna be on until it's something like an observer. Like for now, let me show you one of these. Like here's an observer, here's a piston. You see, it gets a block update. So if you break the block, it gets a block update and activate that. But if you put two, since it works like that, it makes a beep, which continues like a block beep. That's why you're able to do that. So it's kind of the same as that in Java, but no observer. So basically, if you attach another piston on top, the reason you're able to do that, because once you activate this piston, it's going to send a block update to that. So that's why you're able to do it like that, or the lever, or this and that. But it doesn't work in Bedrock, because I'm going to show you why. You see? Wait. Oh my god, this is happening. Let me get a lever. Wait, let me get something. The lever check. So that's why you're able to do it like this. Why don't you just activate the start? Wait. Wait a minute. So you put it on top. Wait. You actually put it there. And there. As you can see, it only powers these two. But really, in Java, it's supposed to power both. In Bedrock's gonna get a little bit annoying to do. Trust me, it can get annoying. So let me get, like, for example, a sea lantern. Even though, there's and here's the thing about the sea lantern, if you didn't know. If you look at it, it's like an animated block. Because if you don't know, it actually animates. We'll have vibrant visuals, so this is different because it's a preview. No, never mind. 1, 2. Oh my god. No, wait. So as you can see, it's easy. But the thing is, this is like the same but a little bit different. So I'm gonna do the same thing, just in a different way. That powers on both. You know why it doesn't work? Because I'm in Bedrock Edition like always, which I was on Java. So you see, it'll only do this. Right, instead, you add one block here on both sides. Put a redstone there. Put a redstone there. Do this. Wanna think this should work? But it powers on both. You could hide all of this because it's not if it's redstone or just a bunch of things. But or not. See? So it's basically almost so similar. So that's your first redstone construction. Second, that's my favorite, the best one, boss. But this is very useful if you're building on top of the sky. On the level here, do this. Basically, this is used very normally. That's why you see why I did this and you wonder how it works. So basically, it powers the redstone like this, you see? It powers it. But if I turn this level, wait. If I do this, wait. If I do this, wait, let me check on something. Yeah, now I got it. Basically, you need to add redstone here. Never. One hour, you're just gonna power it to 3 blocks. Done a square, the same 3 blocks. So you see, it's powered. Oh, come on, why isn't this working? No, I'll try to fix that later. Wait, now I get it. Because it's not solid block. Well, let me get something. Basically, yeah, now it's like that. You see, it's off. So there's like only 2. Turn this, it's on. So that's like the easiest. So when you're building like something in the sky that includes redstone. So now, if you're able to possibly, here's something I made. This uses repeaters, redstone, this, that, all of that. So if you're able to make a video, if you're a YouTuber watching this, showing me that, I'll definitely watch it and see whatever mistakes you made. So you see, here it is. Wait, let me set it to 9 times so it's a whole lot more better. Wait, wrong way. So night. Oh, come. Wait. So basically, wait. Yeah. So let's now try. So basically, as you can see, I want to see if you can make this. Tell me if you did in the comments. I'll check your video, just show me everything else. So I'm going to turn it on. Let's see if you're able to make it. You see, look. If you're able to possibly make all of this, I'm going to get very impressed. Basically, here's a cool fact. It kind of looks like one of these professional yo-yos, like right now when looking at or punching at. When the rest is like that. Well, let me try. No. That's better. That was a failed project I did on a squirrel. So, tell me if you're able to make the preview. If you're a YouTuber, show me. Well, that's it for today. I'll make another part 2. And see you later.